tutorial 7-1 on page 256, and the first thing we need to do is open tutorial 7-1 from the maps folder. And somehow my toolbars got messed up here, so I'm just going to drag this down where it belongs. And then we will open up on the assignments for maps folder. Let's start over here. Let's go here. Go to the C drive. Let's go to S3 Press. Maps, and let's scroll down 7-1 and open that up. Okay, and this map looks familiar. We need to save it in our My Exercises folder. Chapter 7. Save it. And then we want to open the catalog window. And in the catalog tree, we want to browse to My Exercises, the Chapter 7 folder. So let me see, let's look in here, My Exercises, Chapter 7 folder. And there is a Chapter 7.gdb geodatabase, and we want to right click. And we want to create a new feature class, which is basically a new layer. And in the name field, we want to type commercial zones. And for type, it's going to be polygon features, which is selected. And click next. So we're going to be creating a layer of polygons, and expand projected coordinate systems, and go to state plane, and go to NAD 1983 in feet, and we want Pennsylvania South. .3702, and then click next 3 times. So we're back in the south part of Pennsylvania. And okay, now we're adding a new field, and we want to call it zone number. And the data type, this is just going to be an integer, and it's not going to be a real big integer, so we can do short on this. And click finish. Okay. Now we have just created this new layer here, and now what we want to do is, I'm on the bottom of page 257 here, click Customize Toolbars and Editor. And we want to choose Start Editing. And then we want to click Commercial Zones as the layer. And we're going to edit, and then click on OK. And now from the Editor toolbar, we want to click the Create Features button. And the Create Features button is this one right here. And we want to click Commercial Zones in the Create Features panel over here on the right. And then click Polygon in the Construction Tools panel. Okay, and Polygon is already selected. And we want to close the Create Features panel. And now we're going to do some practice digitizing a polygon. In the table of contents, click the List by Selection button. There we go. And make commercial zones the only selectable layer. Whoops, we got it backwards here. Okay, we want to put that one not selectable and this one not selectable. Okay, commercial zones is the only one that's left. And on the editor toolbar, click the straight segment button, which is this. And position the crosshair cursor anywhere on the map outside the neighborhood boundary and click to place a vertex. Okay, so we're just going to click any place out here and move your mouse and click a series of vertices one at a time. And do not double click, and then it says for the last one you double click. And now we've just created a polygon. And now we can, so basically what we're going to be doing here eventually is we're going to be creating our own regions here on the map. And on the editor toolbar, click the edit tool. And click and hold down the mouse button anywhere inside your new region, and you can drag it and drop it any place you want. And click anywhere inside, and now hit the delete button on the keyboard and it goes away. And it says practice creating polygon, rectangle, circle, and ellipse tools from the Create Features Construction Tools panel, and delete your polygons when you're finished. So I'll let you do that on your own, and we will go down to edit polygon vertex points on the bottom of page 259, and we're going to click on bookmarks, and there's an Aaron Street bookmark which we've seen before. Here's Aaron Street, and click the Create Features button, and from the Construction Tools panel, click Polygon. So we want to create features, and we're going to create some polygon features here, and then we want to draw straight lines, which we have, and then we want to draw a line from here to here. Click, click, click. And I forgot to double click. Let's do a Control Z here. And then let's go up here and double click. Okay. And now we're at the top of page 260. And on the editor toolbar, click the Edit button. Double click the new polygon. And if you want to change the shape here, we can grab and move this line like they did in the textbook till we get to the end point of that. And then we can take this one and we can drag it until it snaps in there. And click anywhere to confirm the new shape. So we click there, and now you see the blue outline all the way around the whole thing. Now we're at the bottom of page 260. We're going to add and move vertex points. Double click inside the polygon, and on the vertex, on the Edit Vertices toolbar, click the Add Vertex button. So add a vertex, and I want to move the mouse along Wiley Street between the two existing vertices and click. So that would be right there, and I've got another vertex. And then drag the vertex to the intersection of Wiley and Aaron. Okay. which it is. So you could, you can move that any place you want to, but we want it right there on the endpoint. And it says click anywhere on the map to confirm the new shape. And notice the little plus sign goes away from our cursor there. And if we want to delete vertex points, double click inside here to get the blue selection line around it, and click the delete vertex button, which is the one with the minus sign up here, and then place your cursor over the vertex point between Webster and Aaron and click, and that vertex point is gone. Click anywhere on the map to confirm the new shape. There we go. And there's some more stuff on your turn that you can do on your own. And now we're on the top of page 262, and we're going to go to another bookmark here, and there's a Laplace Street we're going to go to. And in the Construction Tools panel, click Polygon. And on the editor toolbar, click the straight line segment tool again, which is already selected for us, and digitize Laplace Street polygon by clicking one vertex at a time and double clicking to finish. So we will go from here to here to there. And it's nice how it tells us when we're on an endpoint. And then to there, and then to there, and then to there, and then to there. Whoops, double click. Okay. And then there's some your turn stuff in the middle of page 262 here. And in order to continue, you need to do the your turn stuff at the bottom of page 262. The map's kind of small, but you can probably figure it out. So I'll let you do that, and then we will pick up with page 263 after you've completed that and after I've completed that. Okay, I think I've got mine looking the way it is in the book, although mine is green and theirs is pink. And my lines are a little bit off up here, but I've got everything covered. And now we're on the top of page 263. Open the commercial zones attribute table. So let's go to commercial zones over here and open the attribute table. And click in the first cell of the zone number field and type 1. And in sequential order, number the rest of them. Close that, and let's go to editor up here and stop editing. And yes, we want to save our edits. And I've already closed the attribute table. Okay, now label the commercial zones. Turn off the commercial properties layer. I didn't say if we could move back or not. I'm going to go back to our list by drawing order view over here and turn off the commercial properties layer. Okay, so it just gets rid of the dots representing all the businesses. And the table of contents, right click on the commercial zones layer and click properties. And that's that layer that we just added. Select the Labels tab and type or make the selections as shown. So we're going to put some labels on here. So we want to turn the layers on. We want to show zone number. And we want 12 points for the font size. And we want it to be bold. And then we're going to click on OK. And it says our label numbers may not match those in the following image depending on your order of digitizing, and they do not. But that's okay for now anyway. So we can go ahead and save that, and that brings us to the end of tutorial 7-1.